evening, everyone. Yep, it's me again. Oh, that. Yep. I'm on a mission. If you wanna just get sorry if it looks backwards on camera. That's just, again, when you're pointing a camera at yourself, or at least the face cam on the phone, things look backwards. Now, anyways, I am making this video to discuss one of my upcoming projects, which is a little project that I have codenamed Project Evolution. Subtle. You're probably asking, what is this Project Evolution? Well, I'll explain to you. Unless you saw one of the posts I made on YouTube in the community tab. Well, Project Evolution is going to be a fan-made retelling / English / dub of two educational anime from the years 1993 through 1995, titled Kiryu Wakusei and Gene Diver, in which I will be taking the latter's title and applying it to both. If you're asking what is Gene Diver, well, it is the name of one of the animes whose name is going to be applied to both series that I'm dubbing. Essentially, it's a show that was designed for kids back during the 90s in Japan to teach them about evolution and DNA and stuff. Kiryu Wakusei is basically just that show, but about dinosaurs specifically. So both shows featured prehistoric creatures, as well as giant computers that could digitize a human being and basically recreate the entire history of Earth. So basically, what this Project Evolution is I'm going to be dubbing and rearranging the series to make it one continuous story. So kind of like what Harmony Gold and Carl Macek did with Robotech, where they took Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Super Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, and Genesis Climber Mospeada to create Robotech. I'll basically be doing that, but with two shows that have some connection to each other, as both were part of the so-called Virtual Trilogy, which basically was three shows that told the story of kids virtualizing themselves into a digital world that recreated environments either of prehistory or, with the final one, the interior of human bodies for medical training purposes. Now, basically, with this dub I'm working on of the show, season 1 is going to mostly take up the first arc of the original Gene Diver, which primarily involves the main character, Yue, called Yancey in my dub, accidentally breaking through the dimensional barrier during a maintenance cycle of the computer that generated the virtual world that she and other Gene Divers enter, and accidentally allowing a race of sapient rodents called the Puglastig to enter our universe and attempt to wipe out humanity. The second season follows that and is basically the entirety of Kiryu Wakuse's story, which sees Yancy taking a break and her friend Madeline, called Mo in the original, basically taking up her spot in this second season, her role essentially. And then the third and final season sees Yancy return to the computer in order to help Till and some other characters stop a rogue entity of sorts from basically destroying the entire history of life on Earth in the first place. And you're probably asking, why am I making this video other than the previous reason I mentioned? Well, I'm making this video because I could use some help with making it. I am looking for people who are willing to animate, write scripts, do both voice acting and potential acting in real life, and other things related to this kind of thing. Because the shows that I'm dubbing were a mix of live action, 3D animation, and traditional 2D animation. So the animation part is what, and voice acting at the moment is what I'm most looking for, but also someone who could write the scripts for these episodes, since the show will have to be heavily edited to fit the new story. I mean, it's not a new story, but it's also kind of is, that I'm making for this dub. So if you want to help, please contact me using my email, which I will leave in the description of this video. And if you don't want to use the email, you can just comment down below in the comment section. This is Caden Slinker, signing out.